Told NorCal I'm next up, it ain't no stopping me. I ain't Capolo, you hear AA, then it's a robbery.
Alright, y'all, welcome back. We had to pull up to Antioch for this special interview right here. Let's get it. Gemini Dash, Mac Mari, how y'all feeling?
Let's get it.
What's going on?
Get it.
Okay. So, we're gonna start. Alright, we'll start with you, Mac Mari. Where'd you get your name from?
I came from, school. I used to always talk to all the girls, and my little brother, really, he used to like everybody. So it was a point in time where like, oh, you can't talk to her, 'cause that's Mario, girl. You know you're Mac. And they just roll with me.
Mac Mari.
I'm Mac Mari.
Okay. And Gemini Dash, where does that name come from?
Shit. The Gemini came from, you feel me? I'm a Gemini, you feel me? And for the Dash, like, feel me? I really got my name on some, like, kind of like goofy. But I wouldn't say goofy, but I used to run track, you feel me? I used to be fast as shit. Like, you feel me, in 6th grade all the way up to 8th. You feel me? And motherfuckers would be like, damn, I need to quit. So I just started like a metaphor of like, okay, I hear that what they're saying, you feel me? Something like Dash. But Gemini didn't hit me till like when I'm in my 20s. I'm 25. So that's when the Gemini came in.
Okay. And then before we really get into the music, I feel like we should at least, the people should know who, like, why y'all are connected like that. Why should we tune into this interview? So we'll break down both of your perspectives on how do y'all know each other? Yeah, what's y'all's relationship right now? Starting with whoever's ready first.
That's my brother. My brother from another mother.
Yeah. Y'all just land, you feel me? That's how it is. We build the bond, like, we both just alike, so you feel me? You know how some people, you can't even explain how you met. It's like, damn, bro, how did we meet? It's like it was just meant to be, you feel me? So,
nah. Let me tell you. I started talking to his sister, right? She was like,
that's another story.
I'm about to have somebody come hang with you. And I'm like, who? She just dropped this nigga off. And he just come in the room, we chilling, we playing the game and shit, smoking.
Okay, I remember that day, yeah.
I looked at him, and I just started rapping. My bro started rapping. I rap too. And he just started rapping. I'm like, oh, this nigga raw. You know, you see somebody really raw. Like, I got quiet in the room, and I started looking at him. I'm like, all right, I walk out. I come back in the room, I tell my bro, like, hey, cause this nigga raw, we gotta do a song with him. And then after that, she just started rocking.
That's mainly okay.
So we made that. What was our first song?
JoJo Remix.
Oh, so right after that, y'all made your first song? Y'all tapped in right after that moment?
Well, our first video was JoJo Remix, but we did a few songs before.
Okay.
That was like our first serious song.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So now we gotta get into how the music started. And so when y'all met, y'all were both doing music. But how long? We'll start with you, Dash. How'd you get into music?
Oh, how I got into music?
Yeah, explain your journey getting into it. How old you were and shit. What it was like.
Shit, I started when I was like 8. You feel me?
Damn,
like in 1st grade. You feel me? And I was writing my rap in class and shit, and I really like, ooh, I can really rap. So I hold on to that. I used to write every day into my little journal and shit. So that little first rap, you feel me? I just hold on to that and just start like practicing it, and I feel like, nigga, oh yeah, I could be the nigga by the time I'm like 20. So really, that's how I really started. But it really came from me looking at all the negative and the feel me positive out there in the street. Like I said, I'm from the love, you feel me? So like all that shit that I've been through, feel me? I just started like sum that shit up and just start writing, put that shit to use. And you feel me? Became who I am now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said the low. So people that don't know what the low is, you said so that's in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll go into that too.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it like growing up out there for the people that don't know too?
I mean, shit. It was both the good and the bad. Feel me? Nothing really too major, but shit. It was just together. It was just where motherfuckers love to be, love to play at. Feel me? It was just home. That's really what it is. You feel me? You can call it what you want to call it, but it was like home.
Okay. And while you were, so when you started making music, was it hard to balance like getting in trouble and shit, staying in the streets with music, or did music kind of get you out of that more?
Well, really, I was a nigga that loved to be in school. Honestly, I was like, I always wanted to go to school and shit, but rapping, and I had a lot of shit I like to do, like running track and rapping. I just tried to stick with some shit, and some shit really didn't work, and it was just obviously rap that stuck with me. So
okay. Yeah, okay. And then there is this viral video. Some people know that are watching this viral video of you, because this is how I got put. Nah, I got put on before, but someone sent me this, and it was you banging on the desk, fucking freestyling. So explain that video. What happened there? How did that come about?
Shit, I don't even know.
How deep were you into rapping too?
I was just fucking around. That's what it was. And I didn't even know it was being recorded. So like,
okay. Damn. Okay.
but it runs deep. I got artists in my family and shit. Yeah, I'm not the only one, you feel me? But,
in your family that be rapping and shit?
I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah. Okay. So really, like growing up, you've been around people making music and shit. So it kind of just.
Kind of like that. I have big homies and shit. I kind of looked it up to and shit.
Okay.
You feel me? And watching them and kind of living like in the trap area, ain't gonna lie, you feel me? But I watch niggas come through and shit, make music. That's where they had studios on was at all the time. You feel me? Like I said, I was in the school and shit, but I seen that shit and it was dope, you feel me? Like rapping was always with me, but I seen niggas doing it and that's what really hyped it up.
Okay. Alright, Mac Mari, now we're gonna start with your story. So explain how. Alright, first let us know where you're from too exactly. Or
I'm
not
from
exactly.
Richmond. I'm from Richmond, California, North Richmond,
Okay.
California.
Oh, really?
But, yeah. And I grew up in Rodeo though.
Okay. Okay, so you're just staying out here right now?
Yeah.
The 925. Okay. Damn. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay. So when did you move out here? You really grew up out there? You went to high school and all that in Richmond?
I went to high school in Rodeo.
Yeah, Rodeo. Yeah. Okay.
I got in a little trouble with Richmond, and
Oh.
then I couldn't go to schools in Richmond, so my auntie thought moving me to Rodeo was gonna be better.
But it's hella trouble. It
was all the same. It's a projects everywhere you go. Yeah, I was just so happy to be the one to go find the projects.
Okay, so from like looking on the outside in, someone who's never really been out there, what I know about Rodeo is that they kicked out people from Richmond, right? And then they had to move to Rodeo.
Yeah.
Something like that. So you experienced that growing up there?
Nah, I moved to Rodeo way before all that happened.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I ended up getting into some trouble in middle school, and then I ended up getting into some more trouble with another person that I knew, and I guess they thought I was easily influenced, you feel me? So they moved me to Rodeo, and I ended up meeting people out there that told me it was a projects in Rodeo. I ended up finding the projects.
Okay, okay. And then when did music come in then? Was that always in?
When I got to high school,
Okay.
I met these two dudes named Carl and Carville, right? And we made this little group called MIA. One of them was a dancer, and one of them was a rapper. We all rapped, but one of them was a dancer, one of them was a rapper. I just wanted to hang. And one day they told me, like, nigga, in order to get the girls, you gotta do something. Nigga, you just hanging with us. I tried the dancing thing. This back when the jerking shit was popping.
Oh, okay.
So I tried the dancing shit. It wasn't for me, you feel me? So I started rapping. And shit, I don't know, it just became different because when you start rapping and people ride past listening to your song, you be like, oh shit, that's me. You know? That should be tight, especially when it's a person you went to school with. Like, oh, how you get that song? You took it out the computer, out the music lab. You know?
Okay, so that was in like 2011, huh, or like 2012 when the jerking shit was
2012.
So that was a different time. So what was it like starting rapping? What did you have to do to start rapping in 2012? What is that like compared to now? It's easy. You can just
now it's like shit. Now I just decided to take it more serious. You feel me? Because it's like the story. I always did it because my friends did it. But when other people like, oh, you really got a talent, it's like you might as well use that talent.
Real shit.
Yeah, okay. And then also that something that we'll touch on too is where do you say your what's it called? What's the fuck? I keep forgetting this word. Influence. Yeah. What musicians have influenced your sound? Would you say? Because you don't sound like a typical California rapper. Like you don't got that Cali flow and shit. Y'all both. So,
This different breed.
No, it was like I got an uncle named Biaggi. He from Oakland, you feel me? And as a kid, I used to always go in there, you feel me? And the big man in there, he in there rapping, you feel me? And every time he'd be rapping, I never was interested in why he's rapping. I always want to know why your shit's so different, you feel me? That was my question all the time. Why is you different? Because you don't want to be like everybody else. You want to have that swag. So it's like, when you start to listen to everybody, it's like, oh, I got a swag too. And my swag, it's like, I don't know, it's like music is like my bitch, you feel me? Not to say it like that, it's like my woman, you feel me? And that's, I gotta swag it every time. I gotta come with something different. I don't want to be the same person to every female.
Yeah, okay. And Dash, you too, where does your influence come from? Because y'all both are not normal California rappers.
Shit, really my influence and shit, like,
no, this is my cup right here.
Different artists, like, you feel me? I grew up really watching Michael Jackson, you feel me? That was my nigga back then, they ain't gonna lie. But you feel me? That's who really influenced me, like, to the music shit like that, you feel me? And just like, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that was my, you feel me, motivation to like, influencer, you feel me? To do different shit.
So, when did you start really putting music out though? Like, when you started making music, did you have to put it out on YouTube or something? Because it wasn't that easy to put it on iTunes and shit back then.
But it was though.
Oh, really?
I mean, it wasn't like back then. It was a dude that we were fucking with, you feel me, who would put our music out for us. I don't know how he had ties, but I was 2012 on Apple Music and all that shit, you feel me?
Shit, on the platform, when I started, nigga, it was really YouTube until I really started getting up and shit like that. Like, first real video I ever did, really, was like 2016, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
But I've been with it, but that was like the first. That was like around my first real video too. I did.
And this after you met, right? This after y'all met?
No, this before we met.
Yeah.
He had his own shit in 2016, and I dropped We Them Niggas, and that was with my first little group of Rodeo. That's what.
Okay, and then so what happened with that group? Yeah, what happened there? Did y'all keep making music together?
Shit just slowly faded away. Everybody had different directions for life.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's how it really be, baby. Like, I started off really like 15 deep. I thought we all was gonna make it.
Yeah, that's how we was in the video. I swear.
So we got
Okay.
down to 3.
Man.
Nigga, snakes in the grass, you gotta cut them off though. You remember the roads? Niggas don't want to see you shine or whatever.